Hello everyone, GKB here, welcome back to the Kerbal space program. Last episode we launched a probe into orbit around Duna, which is ready to go. It's just got to be positioned in the right place in the orbit. Here it is. And its orbit is scarily close to a piece of debris and to the space station, but I don't think anything's going to crash into each other. And if they do, that would be really funny. Well, not funny, but it'd be kind of awesome to watch. So, here is our probe in orbit. Duna should be in roughly the right position. Which I just hold mine. Actually, that's slower than scrolling. But yes, Duna should be roughly in the right position. Maybe a bit close, but yes. And where is the probe? Okay, so we want to exit around where the Ep96 is, actually. So I'm going to add a maneuver and plan this out. Look at all that delta V we're going to need. Okay. Stay put. Oh, the planner likes to just randomly disappear sometimes. That doesn't look right. Oh, where did I put that? Okay, this is... I think I've knackered that. This has to be about... Wait, no, let's just get that straight. Oops. Oh no, I've completely knackered it. I pulled that and something's happened. Okay, let's just add that again. About where the space station currently is. I think, yeah. Now, we're only going to Duna, so it won't use a huge amount of... Whoa, delta V. There's Duna. Yeah, I'm not going to Dres. The Dres has such a small sphere of... Oh no, I've lost the marker now. There we go. It's got such a small sphere of influence that actually getting a rendezvous with it, it was almost impossible without the maneuver nodes. Oh, hey! Awesome, we have an encounter. Awesome, okay, that was brilliant. I'll tweak that once I've actually done the burn. I don't want to play around with it too much, but that's actually not too much delta V. That's good. I think we've got plenty of fuel then. Right, let's get into position. Oops, fine control. Don't want to use too much RCS in case we need it for something else, because I'll probably want the RCS for adjusting the orbit around Duna when we're about to come into land. And I'll have to jettison stuff. There we go, right. And it'll be in 14 minutes. Fast forward, because I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Right, I don't know how long this burn's going to be, but I'm going to start burning now. Good call, good call. Oh, I don't want the RCS on while I've got the engine going. Yeah. So that was actually the perfect time to burn. My judgment seems to be not bad. I'm going to leave the solar panels out. Normally, just for effect, I'd want to fold them back in again. But of course, I'd probably forget to take them back out. And I don't think the solar panels that are on there would be quite enough to... well, you'd probably supply enough power to open up these, I suppose. But that's quite low thrust. I wouldn't bother putting them in. Anyway. I'm rambling. I'm excited about this. I know in the Permadeath series I've already landed something, well, got something to duel, but that was a bit of a mess, so this is all trying to learn it properly and do it properly. Starting off with the easy stuff and working my way up to the harder stuff. So, you know, landing the probe, then landing an unmanned rover to get to the probe and just learn the terrain a little bit and how it handles. And then land Kerbals where both of them are and set up a little base. And then go to Eve and then Ike and Gilly and, well, maybe not Gilly, the gravity is way too low. My ultimate goal is to set up a proper base around Bop. I'd like to do that when the resources come out, actually. So there's a proper purpose for setting up a base. And I'll set up bases everywhere else as well, but Bop, where the Space Kraken is, actually round the site where the Space Kraken is, that's that's somewhere I really want to have a base. Because it's also quite a desolate area. It's a really... It's in the far reaches, really. It's so far out and hidden and stuff. Like that corner of the library where no one goes, that sort of a thing. You can just hide there and no one will ever find you. Feels a bit like that. That doesn't look right. It's just crazy. Oh, I had an encounter then. I'm going to keep burning because I'm supposed to. And I have the fuel. Look how much fuel I've got. I could have just brought a half tank. Well, not a half tank, but just a single normal tank. That would have been okay. Right. Get ready to cut the engine. Throttle down, stop. Right. Periapsis, 28, 27. Okay. Let's just get this nice and low. 12, 11, 10, 9. I might as well use the RCS for this. Whoa! Awesome. Okay. Periapsis is really, really low. So, RCS off, and I'm going to point northwards now, so the solar panels always... No, sideways. So the solar panels always face the sun. It would help if I could see stuff, and I don't think I have any lights, no. I don't want to just sort of do that. And just there. There we are. That way the solar panels will always be pointing towards the sun. No matter where I am. Here we go, outside of Kerbal. Way, there's the sun. Oh, I've just got to delete this. Someday that piece of debris will crash onto something. This will. Someday. Eventually. But not this day. Well, this Kerbal year. I don't know. Wherever it will crash, it'll probably end up crashing on Kerbal. Or perhaps it might get a bit of a gravity slingshot next to the solar system, or it might even get a gravity assist and crash into the sun, or get caught into an orbit around Kerbal and I can actually go up and go and pick it up. I'd probably want to keep it if it came into orbit around Kerbal, though. That'd be amazing. I'm not quite sure if it's possible to do that. It'd be pretty cool if it did, though. There we go. Solar panels always facing the sun. And we'll snap out of Kerbal's sphere of influence very, very soon. Look how far away that is. I see Minmus soon as well. Where is Minmus? Oh, wait, I zoomed in too far. Ah, there it is. Oh, Minmus is over there. So I should be able to see it somewhere over there. There it is! Yay! Hello, Minmus. Goodbye, Minmus. We're going on an adventure. Oh, that sounds so weird. Right, let's keep going. Whoa, there we go. Right. Okay, the periapsis has just changed. So I'm just going to try using the RCS. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's fix that. And I'll fix it as we get closer as well. I really hope I got my staging right. Got bags and bags and bags of fuel left. Oh, that's the inclination that would be at if we'd left Duna. Goodbye, Kerbal. I haven't done this since the MechJeb probe. It's exciting. Gonna land stuff all over the place, and on Moho as well. I want to do something with Moho. I wish they'd add. I think Moho is now easier to land on. I wish they'd add more heat to it. Stop. Right. How far away are we? 6 days. Good. Right, this is a good time to correct stuff. Like inclination and stuff. Yeah, I think they made Moho easier to land on, but it kind of takes away from the challenge, I think. Because before, because of the overheat, it'd be quite tricky to land on it. As in, really tricky. And you had to design your ship well and land on the right side and all that sort of stuff. But now it's a lot easier. Which way am I burning? I don't even know where I'm going. Right, I want to... Yeah, that is the... Actually, it's not really. That way. Oh, let's just turn that off. I can't see which thruster's firing. Nope. That one. That is the one I want. Right. There we go. That's correcting the inclination. Oh, okay. Periapsis. About 10 kilometers. There we go. That's pretty good. There we go, right. Let's see this off. Let's carry on until we get into Duna's sphere of influence, and then I'll correct the actual altitude at which we're going to land, because at the moment it's pretty low, but I don't think it's in the atmosphere. I think I want to come down at about 10 kilometers. That seems fairly ideal. Oh, can I see it yet? Should be up here. There it is. There it is. And there's Ike as well, just there. If you're watching this in HD, you might be able to see a little twinkle. It's just orbiting round over the face of Duna. There it goes. Whee! Oh, here we go. Right. Duna's sphere of influence. Whoa. Uh-oh. It appears I have an Ike encounter, which will then slingshot me into a Duna encounter. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's just turn the RCS on. Right. Which way am I burning? Where are they? There they are, right. So I want to burn N, I think. There we go. No, that's that's actually an encounter with Ike. Can I keep doing that? Actually, yeah, I should be able to just swing by past Ike. That way. I just keep burning. Or I'll keep using the monopropellant. There we are, you see. And that's lowering that, and I should come out of Ike's sphere of influence very soon. What's my inclination like? Decent. I'll correct that after I've come out of Ike's sphere of influence, if that ever happens. Okay, it's not going to happen. That will do. Is there anything I can do to my inclination? Not really, but the inclination is actually pretty decent, I think. Maybe I do want to do something to it. Can I do anything to it? Oh, that's the one. I don't know what key I'm using. There we go. Perfect. And a little bit of forward burning. Right, so we're going to get a bit of a swing by, a flyby of Ike, it seems, which is going to be good. So let's keep time warping and make sure I've turned off the RCS, I've just realised. Yeah, we're good with the trajectory, still good, right. Yeah, and I'll just lower the periapsis when I come in slightly lower. There's Ike. I think it should be orbiting around that way, I think. That, or I'm upside down. That was unexpected. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've still got 2/3 of my fuel left. That's awesome. Ooh, look at that. Now that's a picture. And a video thumbnail, ironically. Perhaps. Okay. Hello, Ike. Am I in the sphere of influence yet? Oh, almost. Okay, so we're able to gather some more data, it seems. Oh, I will just turn on the instruments. Are they on? Nothing happened. Oh, no, it was the gear one, wasn't it? Yeah. Gear. There we go. Okay. Oh, wrong action group. Well done. Okay. I ought to install some mods as well. I will be... Oh, too far from object. Yeah, I ought to install some mods as well, to, like the Graphitron as well, so I can actually use these instruments and get some proper data off them. That would be quite cool. Graphitron is one I've found out about. Okay, let's see. Because then otherwise you have to actually right-click on these to see what they say. So minus 200, which is actually fairly warm. No G's acceleration, but the negative gravioli detector should say something. No, it doesn't. Fine. Too far from Ike, but we're swinging by Ike. Hello, Ike. Or at least it should say it here. Look at that. It's like some sort of peppered rock. Which, yeah, that's not really a good explanation. Still not saying anything. I think I need to actually be landing on something. Oh, am I upside down again? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am in free view. Okay. I don't know what the keys are. Goodbye, Ike. Goodbye. What was I on? Some 10 times time acceleration. Okay. Okay, I'm now in Duna's atmosphere. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I'm outside again. And there's a random line. Okay. Hello, son. You want to devour Ike, I see. Strange thing. Right. I will lower the periapsis now. Like so. Good, that's done. Now I will face towards Duna. Yes, that is definitely the way. Yeah, it's wrong way, the other way. Here we go, right. That was a bit fast. Coming in now. This should be our final trajectory. Once we get near the atmosphere, I will... Well, as soon as we hit the atmosphere, I will then jettison this. And time warp. Just to speed that process up a little. Here we go. Now I'm just going to retract these panels now, just to protect them. Even though they will smash into the surface anyway. Oh dear, are we eating away with power now? Oh, of course, because those are covered. Direct sun... No, it might be more impressive if I leave them out then. As well as having full power until we land. It should have plenty power to actually land with, but well, it does have plenty of power to land with, but just to be sure. Right, is our periapsis still where we want it? Yes. I believe that is the correct periapsis. And hopefully, here's hoping, we will get some impressive looking re-entry effects. Ooh. Hey, look at that speed. That's good speed. And look, this is in real time. That is really fast. Look at that. That is in real time. Right. Let's just get down a bit lower. Oh, okay. Physics kicking in. Here's the atmosphere. And that is in real time. Look how fast that is. Right. Is my caps lock here? No. Okay, good. And perhaps this. Yep, good. Right. It looks like we're going to be landing. Oh, we're eclipsed by Ike. I think that's an eclipse, isn't it? That or the sun's just below there. No, that is an eclipse. That's how strange. Okay, we're landing in an Ike eclipse. Right. RCS off. Jettison. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, that wasn't planned. Emergency abort sequence. I do that until that goes away. Right. And then we'll just correct the inclination before we start hitting the atmosphere. We're hitting the atmosphere. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. If there was actually re-entry heat, that would not have been good. Oh, look at that. In an Ike eclipse and everything. Just got Sky Titans playing in my head now. Whoa! There go the solar panels. Oh, that was cool. I was very scared for a second there. The re-entry effects don't actually do anything yet, so that's always good. Right. I wish I wasn't eclipsing the sun. Or Kerbal. Okay, we can see... Wow, this is real time. We can actually see the rocks and stuff below there. Okay, the heat effects are dying out. That was a really nice looking re-entry, I have to say. We are going back up as well. That's not supposed to happen. Ah, I see. It's a double re-entry, like the Apollo astronauts used to do. Where you'd come in and then you'd actually skip out just a little bit to let you slow down gently. So you did 2 mini re-entries instead of 1 big one. So I'll keep the heat shield on there until we come back round. There you are, you see. So we're landing near the night side, but that's okay. We should have the battery power to do this. Okay, go. Our vertical speed is starting to dip now. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. That didn't re-enter. What? That should have landed and everything. Oh, you're kidding me. It's not even in an orbit, it's in an escape trajectory. Come on, Kerbal Space Program, fix your physics engine. My OCD is screaming at me right now. Right. There we go, we're coming back round. Let's just time warp until we start descending again. Yeah, I should have entered at about 8 kilometers rather than 10. Oh, the sun's peeking out and it goes over the horizon. So this is going to be quite a dark landing. Okay, we're coming back down. We're coming back down. This is such an awesome looking probe. And it's a good job I left the heat shield on. Though perhaps when we were going down, if I had just jettisoned the heat sink and opened the parachutes, heat sink, I keep calling it a heat shield, and opened the parachutes, perhaps we would have landed okay. I don't know whether we were actually low enough. I wish they'd also play some really exciting music when you re-enter as well. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, we're going back down. Let's just orient it. Pressure. Oh, I should have been looking at the thermometer as we were entering, actually. Let's just look at the too hot thermometer. Oops. I don't think we're actually going to do another re-entry. Oh, what? It's showing the orbit. Hey, we're landing. Oh, that's a problem. I can't actually see anything. But we're not going to do any more re-entry stuff, so I'm going to jettison that, because we are actually very, very low, and open the parachutes. Boom! That worked. There goes the heat shield. There are the parachutes. Everything is as it should be. We've still got plenty of power to last until we come down. That is bugging me. I think I might just end the flight on those pieces of debris. I know I like to normally leave debris there, but on debris that should have re-entered and entered and crashed, I'm just going to delete them. Because the proper physical chances of that debris ever... Ooh, there are the stones you can just about see there. Of that debris ever actually landing or crashing into anything is so small. Those parachutes should be opening any second now. This is always the most scary part, because the parachutes open literally at the last second. This is quite dark as well. There is a fair amount of ambient lighting. There we go. Let's turn the SAS off and on. Okay. Let's just hope that this isn't so bumpy that we end up smashing the solar panels, because that is a bit of a fear. Or breaking off the batteries, that would not be good either, but I think the solar panels are probably worse. Because the probe is technically upside down right now. Good. 4.7 meters a second, that should be okay. Actually pretty high as well. I think we're in a crater. Are we in a crater? I can't see. I'm going to time warp once we land and see where we actually are. And luckily we're not on a substantial hill. We are on the edge of a hill, but it's not a particularly big hill. I think this is a crater. I'd prefer to land somewhere closer to there, but at least we're not on a really steep part of the hill. So I'm just going to time warp slightly. Must be below sea level, surely. Oh no. Until we get close. Ah, here we go. Long descent down. Oh, okay, and eject. There it goes. There go the parachutes. Nothing has broken. That will either despawn or crash. And it's gone. Because of the Separatrons finished. And that's finished. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now I've just got to... actually, it's probably better if I do it this way around. And... easy. There we go. Things were wobbling a bit, but we've landed. All the instruments are intact. Solar panels are in the correct place. Everything's functioning normally. The battery should tide us out for a while. And the solar panels are in a decent position, so I'm just going to time warp now. Ah, it's a shame. It's going to run out of power. But it will recharge. Just going to time warp, even the phantom lights are still on. And there's Ike under there. I wonder if it's still going to be eclipsed. Ah, I see, it goes that way. There it is. So the sun should be coming up over here. Kerbal. Ike. Oh, there's Leithy. Ooh. Ooh, I never noticed that. And all that peppering over there. That's a weird place. I'd like to... Oh, we are on the edge of a crater. Oh, that's awesome. And there's the power back. Here we go. This is more like it. There's the sun. So how much power are these receiving? 0.47, I think, because it's... Oh, it's broken. Oh, no. One of the panels broke. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, it didn't appear to. But at least the one that faces the sun faces Kerbal most of the time isn't broken. Let's just try and get that to have as much power as it can. There, right there. Oh yeah, because there's its shadow. Yeah, so that solar panel can receive as much as it can. That solar panel is unfortunately broken, so it didn't quite land in one piece. Normally I'd build a slightly bigger, more rugged probe. This one was a slightly flimsy, tiny, weeny one. But it is more of a target than anything else. I don't know whether it broke when we actually landed or whether it was when I flipped the thing over. But that's a really nice site and a really good landmark to land a rover as well. So when I land, and it's also a good test to try and get the rover up the hill here. So yeah, yes, that was perfectly successful and quite awesome. So next time I'll be sending an unmanned rover up there as an exercise in trying to land where I want to land in a very simple, well, probably using the same rocket design, because that thing had so much fuel left. I could have quite easily got into orbit and picked a landing, plenty of fuel to pick a landing spot and everything. So anyway, that was it for today. So subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.